Is the Rogan bump
The Rogan
real?
bump's insane.
How many times have you been on Rogan?
I did Rogan like 5 times this year. So that's like
okay, we ain't got to talk about money. Let's talk about audience. Like what I need to hear something tangible about this Rogan bump. Then I need you to get me.
So I did Rogan once, and the episode was not great. I was nervous. We talked about SNL. I was just nervous. I never met him really, so it was just a one-on-one, and it was bad. It wasn't good.
Like, are you talking like night before, day of? You're just
night before. I was like, holy shit! Like this, and it was the same. It was the week after I filmed my special, or the same week. It was I think it was the same week. I was in Austin. So it was just an intense week. And I was by myself. I was staying at Tim Dillon's house that he wasn't at. So I was just in like a mansion in the hills in Texas, alone, doing the most important things in my career, and then going home into an empty mansion. Like, what the fuck? And then, we did Rogan, and it was like, I don't know. I was just nervous. So you get done, it was like a fucking bomb went off. It was like that ringing, like, whoa. I just died. And you don't see it. If you have a bad episode, you don't see a bump. There's no real, I mean, you'll get a bump, like 10,000 followers or something like that, but nothing. But then we started doing me, Ari, and Normand with him. It's more of a party.
You guys did like your own kind of case race, I felt like.
Yeah. Somewhat, yeah. Unfortunately, Ari, we just drank as much as we could. Ari tried to drink with me, and he died. And then Rogan tried last episode.
How'd that one go?
He died.
Is that one out?
It is, but there's some editing going on, dude.
Really?
Rogi's got on there and edited some things out, dude.
As in, like, showing how bad of an ass beating it was, type of deal. Like that.
It wasn't the pride about the drinking. It was the pride about how fucked up he was. It was fucking crazy, dude. Well, we had a beer bong. It was the end of the podcast. We all started bonging beers. Like this was the last one we did together. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. The last one we did together was like the first one that was like kind of sober. Until the end. At the very end, Jamie brought out a beer bong and we all started bonging beers. And Joe's competitive and he was like, I can drink with you. I can bong just as many as you. And you were like, I was like,
were you trying to tell him like, hey, listen, no, you can't?
No, I was like, let's go, dude, please. Because I've never seen Rogan fucking obliterated.
You're right.
Dude, we bonged like 5 or 6 in like 20 minutes. He turned gray. His face was gray and he was like, but he was blacked out, but he was still in like podcast mode. So he'd be like talking to the mic. And we were all just hanging out. The show was clearly over. We're just sitting in the studio talking. And he was like, say that into the mic. And we're like, Joe, dude, we can't use this. We cannot use this.
His head falls into it.
We stayed in the room for, I'd say 5.5 hours. And the podcast is 3 hours long. So for 2 hours, it was just Rogan blacked out. Like,
had to take it out.
Come on, fellas, dude.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull up the fucking video I showed you.
So what have those bumps look like since that?
Those have been huge,
massive. Like, do you go on like Gillian Keefe come out? You're like, yo, I'm gonna hop on the pod. I'm sure he's like, hey, you want to come on the pod? Fucking
there's a lot of those comics that are out there. Joe Rogan's like the man at like helping.
Right.
He'll help. If he thinks you're funny, he'll help you.
You're a funny cat.
It's cool. There's a lot of guys that are like big and famous that would be like, you know, try to keep the new guys down.
Yeah, I can't let you get too big.
He's one that's like delighted if shit's going well for other people.
Is there like little cliques in the comedian world?
Yeah, but it's all perceived.
It seems like you're in the good clique.
But it's all perceived. Like before I was in this group, I was like, fuck this group.
What group?
Like you start with the
you and our group, and then you ascended to the Rogan group.
No. I mean, before I was with the guys I'm with now. So like with Rogan and all those LA comics that were like Rogan and Bert and Segura and all these guys.
Yeah.
Before I was an open micer in Philly. I'd be sitting there like, fuck those guys. They're not that good. They suck.
Yeah.
Then you they're like, hey, you're pretty good. You're like, dude, you guys are the fucking best. I love you guys I love you guys so much. I was just being gay, dude. I mean, that's how it works in anything. In anything.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I just thought you were about to drop something right there, but then I saw you were
was just taking a picture. I was just perfect.
No, I know what you mean. It's like you kind of like, you're salty because you're not in the world. You're like, it's a selfish thing. Yeah.
It's a self-defense.
You're projecting your own shit because you know you like think you're funny.
Better than them. It's like, no, you're not. I would say I'm better than people when I was like, I had 5 minutes of material. I'd be like, that guy sucks, dude. And then you meet them and you're like, fuck, I'm the biggest douche of all time.
Yeah, you're like, this dude's a good fucking dude.
Yep.
But I think that's normal. I think everybody, I literally think everybody's like that.
And then you watch them kill. Like, I remember there was a comic that I shit all over him. I was like, this guy sucks. And then I happened to do a show with him that night and he just murdered. And I had to follow him and I was like, Dave. Are
you not allowed to say him since you've given him flowers?
I don't want to talk shit about. No.
See, I feel like if I talk shit on somebody, I'd be like, I was wrong about this motherfucker.
I think I've said it to him.
That's good.
But yeah.